Okay, so update 5.24.0 has released, and it's nothing really major. It's no new nothing, to be honest. The only thing that they did was adjust the user interface, fix some bugs, and they delayed this a couple of times. So we got compensated. We got a couple of extra stones, which was a W. Of course, getting more stones is always a W. But now we can actually get into the meat and potatoes of what we got going on. So JP actually did this, and I actually made a video, but surprise, surprise, I end up messing up the audio. So you know what? I went to sleep, and now I'm up. It's Thanksgiving Day. So let's just hop into this. So BUUHAN comes out tonight, which is good. ANILAZA comes out tonight. Yeah, well, tomorrow morning. So BUUHAN comes out at 12 o'clock. So as soon as it hit 12, so this is in 3 plus 12 is 15. So in 15 hours, BUUHAN will be released as well as Grand Supreme Kai. Now, Gohan will be coming out. I will go over Gohan as well, but let's just go over BUUHAN because he's the main guy. He's the main guy, bro. He's the main character, bro. This is where a lot of people are gonna summon for her. I know a lot of people are going to summon. Like, I don't even blame you, right? He's so cool. Power absorption, transformation boost, 170%. He gets an extra 30% to artificial life forms and uncontrollable power. I mean, standard leader skill. It is 2, but I can work with that, right? Transformation boost is such a powerful category that I'm not even mad at this, bro. I'm just not. Transformation boost is too powerful of a category, so I completely understand why they went for this. So, key +2, attack and defense 200%, guards all attacks. Plus an additional attack and defense 58% when attacking. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% and high chance of performing a critical hit for 6 turns from the start of battle. High chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle. Now this is sort of janky, all right, but it all works out in the end because, I mean, it's not too much of a difference. I could call it a buff or a nerf, but these extra stats can be handy immediately instead of this, right? But at the same time, I know a lot of people would prefer this immediately and then prefer this later. To be honest, I'm not really sure which I would prefer. I mean, I think he's a solid unit, but hey, he'll be, you know, doing decent numbers. He'll be, you know, a little bit defensively tankier, I should say. But I am looking forward to this after 7th turn. We're gonna take him into the Boma event, and we're gonna do all types of things, right? Plus an additional attack and chance of performing a critical hit plus 50%. And extreme class allies key +2 attack and defense 50% when there is another power absorption or transformation boost category ally attacking in the same turn. Now, I wish this would, imagine if this was just a transformation boost. I would much rather this just be transformation boost 50% attack and defense, because a lot of villains on his team are, you know, transformation boost anyways, right? Power absorption as well. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Extreme class key +2 attack and defense 50% is good. But transformation boost is such a good category and such a big category, right? That it's like I would have loved him to just be a really good leader for transformation boost, right? Because he'll be supporting everyone, even heroes, but that's not the case. So the more HP remaining when the character receives an attack for the first time in turn, the greater the defensive boost received within a turn, up to 150%. So he has an active skill, and it can be activated on all allies attacking in the same turn or power absorption characters. Now, power absorption is really good. Matter of fact, after I finish reading this, we're gonna check out power absorption for a minute or two, and we're gonna look at the options, because this is not a super horrible condition like a lot of people think, right? It's not the best, but it's not the worst, right? Or just turn 6 from the start of battle, right? So he creates the domain, and he goes inwards to his consciousness. It's like, remember when Vegeta and Goku actually got absorbed by Buu? Yeah, that's where you'll be fighting, right? That's the domain. Power absorption or transformation boost category enemies and allies attack and defense 15%. Majin Buu Saga category enemies and allies attack and defense 15%. This is massive. This right here, this is massive, right? This is huge. Because domain is not the same as regular support. This support is more like 70-80%. Like this is buffing. This is buffing, bro. So that's good. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Solid, right? I wish he would stack attack or stack defense, but you can't get everything. Now, here's the thing. Look at his links. Yeah, his links is like that. and his teams is really good. He's on uncontrollable power and demonic power, 2 new categories, right? 2 categories that don't really need the help, but it's really a good bonus to run him in here. He'll still be really good, even without you know, even if he has to wait turn 6 to get his little domain. It's not that bad, right? Especially because how powerful he is in BUUHAN state, right? But yeah. Now you transfer, right? When you use the domain, you hop into this form right here. Nice little car art for you. Look, his stats are not the best. Like, I wish his stats were a little bit better. Like, thinking around 20,000 HP. The attack could stay the same, right? Defense could have been 10,000. Yeah, I could work with like 10,000. I'm more interested in HP right now because HP is something you need a lot. You really want to go into events with a healthy amount of HP, like 700. Anything over 700k, I'd say is healthy, right? Anything below 700k is like, yeah, this category can use some work, right? Power absorption. Oh, we already read this. So key +6 and attack and defense 300%, plus an additional attack 100% when attacking. Reduce damage received by 70%. We'll talk about this in a second. Changes AGL key spheres to tech key spheres. Plus an additional defense 40% when receiving an attack and chance of performing a critical hit plus 5% per key sphere obtained. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking this defense, you know, he gets 40% defense per orb, but I'm not sure it works like that. I think it's plus an additional defense plus 40% when receiving an attack and chance of performing a critical hit plus 5% per key sphere obtained. Like, I think this is on, I mean, it's saying it's 1 bullet point though, so I don't know if it stacks. Like I said, when we go into the when we showcase this unit, I'm gonna see, right? We're gonna look at his before defense, and then we're gonna collect orbs and see if this actually is, you know, 40% per orb or not. Because I honestly don't think it works like that. I think it's just plus an additional defense of 40% when receiving an attack, and then chance of performing a critical hit. I might be wrong. But I mean, if it's worded right properly, and this is exactly what's happening in this mode, he'll be perfectly fine in slot 1 defensively. With 70% damage reduction, he's creating orbs, and he, you know, right? Like, this is incredible. Then launches an additional super attack with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and launches another additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres obtained, and then launches an additional super attack when there's a fused fighters category enemy. Yeah, recovers 30% HP at the end of the turn. This lasts for 2 turns only. It's like Merge Zamasu. So the thing is, he doesn't get defense on super, but he massively raises attack. And when I tell you this kid starts hitting hard, or he starts doing 30 million, 31 million, 32 million, right? You get all those supers in, you get those additionals, bro, he starts to pack a punch, especially with level 10 links. This is one of those characters that I'm orbing. Like, Big Bad Bosses, I'm not even link level. Like, Big Bad Bosses is level 10 immediately, day 1, right? Because he's one of those units, right? So, Majin Buu Saga, oh, we already read his. So, let's actually go into power absorption, right? Let's look at the category real quick. So, these are some really good options. So, there's one good option. Of course, the new BUUHAN is going to be another option. I'm speculating that he's going to get his sub EZA, AGL Buu Piccolo. So let's watch out for that. Majin Buu shape up could be really good in shorter content, right? Fu is really good. Mr. Buu, we all know how good he is. This is a sleeper sub EZA, but we're not going to talk about that. He's still really a formidable EZA. Like he's still really formidable. He could work, like and good, right? 50% chance to dodge and 70% damage reduction while a Majin Power ally is on a turn. Yes, I'm keeping him on Evil Buu. Like, I'll transform him later on in the fight when we are just trying to get rid of the opponent. But for the most part, I'm keeping him at Evil Buu, right? Majin Buu, another good unit, right? The Int Buu. Then we have Majin Buu Pure Evil. This one, he's good with a full Majin Power team, right? Now, it could use a little bit of buffs. Like, Omega Shenron, like, he's GT, so it wouldn't really work. It'd sort of be weird to run him, but he's not a bad... No, he's a horrible unit. Let me not sugarcoat things. He's a horrible unit, but... he could work. I mean, this is a sort of recent EZA, but Android 13, he's not nothing ridiculous, right? So that's what I'm saying, right? So let's say we're running a demonic power team, right? Demonic power. Tech BUUHAN is demonic power. Physical BUUHAN is demonic power, right? These Boos are in demonic power. All these Boos are demonic power. So If you're trying to run like double Lure Slug, it'll work. If you want to run, you know, double Blue, it's gonna work, right? So the restriction is not okay. Ultimate Colossal Fighter of Universe 3, ANILAZA. Yeah. His card art isn't loading in, but I'm sure I'll edit in a picture or something like that in there. Super Boss's category key +3 HP attack and defense 130%. Not bad. Activates the interest animation. Ooh, and key +3 attack and defense 130% and foresees enemy super attacks for the attack for 3 turns from the character's entry turn. When there is another final trump card or super boss's category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Key +3 attack and defense 130%. Plus an additional key +3 and reduces damage received by 30% when HP is 30% or more at the start of turn. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, STR excluded, to STR key spheres. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack with 3 or more STR key spheres obtained. Launches an additional super attack with 5 or more STR key spheres obtained. I mean, he's not... Like, I know at first glance it can sound like, oh, he's underwhelming, right? But for you to be a support unit, right? You're gonna guard, right? You're gonna be supporting, right? It's not bad. He's not that bad. He's got a lot of stats up here, right? I mean, it is what it is. He's got an active skill. It's okay, and he's free to play. He's got damage, like he reduces damage. Wait. He doesn't have a guard, right? Wait, whoa. Yeah, he doesn't guard. No, just damage reduction. Right. It's okay, right? Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack with 3 or more STR key spheres obtained. I don't know how I really feel about this bullet point, to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. These 2 bullet points are a little iffy. On a free-to-play unit, it's a little iffy, right? It's different from, like, BUUHAN, but, I mean, he's free-to-play. I'm not going to complain. Plus an additional attack and defense 130% and reduces damage received by 30% as the first attack in a turn. Plus an additional attack and defense 30% when performing a super attack. High chance of launching an additional super attack and attacks effective against all types of second or third attack on turn. Now, all they simply had to do was slap guard on this bad boy, and he would be... A lot of people would like him, right? Because the guard plus 60% damage reduction, that would be really fire, right? That would be fire. He would be the best free-to-play LR in the game, probably, if they just slap guard on him. But that's not the case, right? This is not that bad. You know, plus an additional key +3 and 30% damage reduction above HP 30% is not bad. And then, you know, it's really bad when he's free to play without guard and, you know, he's getting this as the first attacker. Like, that's not... He's not going to slot 1, bro. That's not happening. So he has the active skill. Majestic Halation can be activated when there's a tournament participants category enemy starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, or starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn once only. Causes ultimate damage to enemy, key +24, and attack and defense 30% for 1 turn. Solid. I mean, it's solid, right? I wish it was like a attack all mechanic where it was like LR Bio Broly, but we can't win them all, right? Greatly raises defense for 1 turn on 12 key, and his 12 key is greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. And extreme allies get defense plus 30%. This is extra incentive to put him in slot 1, but you're never going to do that. He's got big back bosses, though. Hey, that's cool. He's on a few teams. I mean, he's a write-off unit, to be honest. I'm going to get him. I might rainbow him. Who knows? Oh, there's his card art. Yeah, look at big boy. Yeah, we have a LR, and think about this for a second. LR ANILAZA before LR Kid Buu. Trust me, LR Kid Buu is coming. If not for the carnival, he's going to be in the anniversary. Just trust, bro. Because there's just no way. We have a LR ANILAZA before LR Kid Buu. We're in the wrong timeline. Trunks, come save us, bro. So let's talk about the last unit, and then I'm going to head on out of here, right? A god praying for peace. Grand Supreme Kai. I mean, this is a cool concept. He's STR. ANILAZA was STR as well, so let's see what he's working with. I already know what he's working with, but his stats are pretty low. He's 140% at 12 key. Majin Buu Saga subcategory leader. Hopefully he's... I don't know. He shouldn't be that bad for his role, right? Key +1 up to 4. And attack and defense 50% up to 200% per superclass ally on the team. So that means, including him, if you're running him on the team, because this is self-included, you just need 3 superclass allies, right? 3 other ones. So plus an additional attack and defense 200% when attacking. So he's a slot 2 or 3 unit. plus an additional defense 100% within the same turn after receiving an attack. Okay, high chance of guarding all attacks. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Oh, guards all attacks and launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when there's another Majin Buu Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. I must admit, bro, this is making me think we're getting Majin Buu Saga for part 2 or part 1 for anniversary, right? I just have a feeling that they're just trying to flesh out Majin Buu Saga a little early, right? That's just my thinking process, right? Majin Buu Saga or Potara. Yeah, this is furthering my statement, right? Majin Buu Saga or Potara category allies key +1 in attack and defense 40%. Plus an additional key +1 in attack and defense 20% per characters who also belong to the Realm of Gods category. Now, hold on, let me finish this. Plus an additional attack 200% and performs a critical hit when there is a Majin Power category enemy. Now, the thing is, what this is, it screams Super Vegito, but at the same time, it's Realm of Gods, right? So they might be gearing up for a Vegito Blue for anniversary and like a Super Saiyan Rose. We don't know. It's not guaranteed, right? But we know it's probably going to be fusion themes. That's like the most likely, right? So if they give us LR Kid Buu for Carnival and then they drop, you know, Super Vegito, maybe it'll be a Blue Vegito, right? You know, to fully flesh him out, right? With the support. Plus, oh yeah, I already read that. But I don't know. Honestly, I think it's still going to be Super Vegito for Carnival. And then, like, if it's not Super Vegito, it might be Gotenks. If not Gotenks, it's probably going to be LR Kid Buu. Those are the 3 that I'm speculating. If it's not Majin Buu Saga, Kefla actually does sound really good. I like that theory that because remember, when Kefla dropped, they dropped the Buu, right? So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for the roles to be reversed. They release a BUUHAN, and now LR Kefla comes out, right? It wouldn't be too big of a stretch, right? LR Kefla would be crazy indeed, right? That would be fun as well. That would be really fun. Gotenks as well. And all of the LRs are actually going to be fun, right? It really doesn't matter. It'll all be fun. So 12 key is greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and still super attack. He's solid, right? He's nothing impressive, to be honest. But for his role, I mean, I can't complain and I can't hate, right? So like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna head on out this Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna make me a fat plate, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to go in the house and make me a fat plate. Hopefully you enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I'll make a few videos today. But I'll catch you on a flip side. Peace.